Hey guys, it's Hailey and welcome back to my crochet corner. The last couple of weeks have been kind of crazy for me, which means my room is kind of crazy. As you guys know, the 2 weeks prior to my market, I was market prepping like a mad woman. So my yarn is a mess. Like the yarn itself is a mess. I have yarn all over my room. Also, you guys know I had the market, so I have a bunch of plushies that are, once again, all over my room, and I have a bunch of market displays all over my room. And then after my market, I started taking custom orders. So I have some whips of custom orders that I think I have 3 or 4 that are currently in the works. They're whips right now that are scattered across my room. I also just got back from the Billie Eilish concert in Miami yesterday. So my room in general, I have clothes everywhere. Just the whole craft room. This is my bedroom too. The whole room is a mess. I'm also packing for another trip. The room was an absolute disaster. There's like a mess in every single spot of my whole entire bedroom. So in this video, we're gonna get it all together. We're gonna organize all our yarn. We're even gonna bust out and bring out the yarn winder. You guys know I rarely ever bring that out, but after market prepping, we need to bring it out. Also, if you guys see right there, there's a box of Parfait plush that I need to fit into my my yarn here. So this is why we also need to organize it. So in general, this video is just gonna be major room reset, organizing yarn, organizing everything. I need to print out more of my stickers. I need to make more of my thank you bags. We also need to pack orders. We're going to start with that. I have all the orders here. As you guys know, packing orders makes a mess. So we're going to make the mess first so that when I get back from the post office, we can clean it up. But basically, we're going to just do a giant clean and restock of my whole entire craft room / bedroom because it is in desperate need of a cleaning, revamping, and just a reset. It's in desperate need. Let's start off with our orders. I have all the packing slips printed, and luckily I had enough. I couldn't print one of like the packing slips because I ran out of my what are these called? The shipping labels. I ran out. But luckily I had enough to make sure that all the actual shipping labels got printed. I couldn't print one of the packing labels. That's why I wrote my thank you notes. So I just took a little piece of paper and I wrote it on there. So I need to reorder some of those. I didn't realize I ran out. But let's go through all the orders. I have them all here already in their cellophane bags. So first we have an order for 2 Pokeballs. So there we go. This one's a super cute order. It's like a Beetlejuice order. They got a Beetlejuice bee and my Beetlejuice cat. We have an order for Freddy, this purple cow. I did 2 giveaways the last time I went live, so I have 2 octos that were giveaways, and then we have this really cute order. They got one of each of my spooky bees, so we have a Freddy bee, a zombie, and a Beetlejuice bee. And then lastly, we have my giraffe. Guys, he's finally getting a home, but Mr. Giraffe has got a home. So these are all our orders. I think there's 8, including the 2 giveaways. In this video, I also have some customs that we need to finish and also get shipped out by the end of this video, by the end of this week. Orders are packed. Now I'm gonna go run to the post office and then we can come back and tackle like and we gotta tackle this room when I get back because it's actually like, do you guys see the box? Like, it's so bad. It's embarrassing. I'm now back from the post office and y'all, I'm gonna let you see what the room looks like. This is no judgment. I'm gonna be real with you. This is what my room looks like after 2 weeks of market prepping, the market, the aftermath of a market, and ordering yarn and just mess. let me show you. As soon as you walk into my room, we're not even gonna go to my actual side of my bedroom. We're just gonna keep it over here. As you can see, it's okay. We have, that's my market tub, plushies. Then what is this? Oh, we have 2 boxes. Oh, that's filled with plushies. This is more plushie and yarn. Here's a custom. I think I don't even know where the rest of the custom orders are. But then this is my yarn, right? This is the Burnett on this side. We have some shelves there. The Sweet Snuggles Light. And then over here we have stuffing, tripod, my desk. Over here, here's the display, somewhat organized. We have this Premier box, mainly full of Parfait plush. There's also some random stuff over there. Then this is just more of my, it's all the yarn fuzzies on the floor. And yeah, this is an overall look of what my crochet space is looking like. The first thing I think I want to go ahead and tackle is the yarn situation. Specifically, the Sweet Snuggles Light situation and the Parfait plush situation. If you guys know, I tried Parfait plush. I absolutely fell in love and I love it, and I just want to use that from now on. So I want to go through my Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm going to keep some, but I think for some of the colors that are especially like this, almost exactly the same in Parfait plush, I think I want to get rid of them. And guys, I have another, let me explain. I have another shipment of Parfait plush coming. So I need to make space for it, okay? So some of these Sweet Snuggles Light / like chenille home slim, I'm going to put up on my story for you guys to buy if you want. So we got to go through that because I'm replacing this shelf of Sweet Snuggles Light, and I'm going to replace it for Parfait plush. And then if you guys know, this bookcase down here is also Sweet Snuggles Light / Parfait, not Parfait, / like chenille home slim. And this is where I'm going to keep all the Sweet Snuggles I keep. And then this bigger this bookcase right there is going to be all Parfait plush, and that's what we're going to do. So, and also a lot of this yarn also used to be caked. So we're going to go through that. We're just going to go through all of it. I think I'm going to start off by pulling the yarns that I know I just want to get rid of so that we can organize what's left. So let's start off with all the yarn that I want to get rid of. This is what I came up with. This is what we're working with. Okay, so these 2 cubes right here are all Sweet Snuggles Light / chenille home slim that I'm keeping. And then all of these are Parfait plush. We have some colors here, some neutrals, blacks, whites, and grays. And then here's some Parfait plush that is really used up. And then I have some just black and white acrylic that I use, you know, whatever, right? Then here's where we get to these boxes that are over here. That yarn in there is all trash. It's really, there's not that much in here. There's only like, these ones are like horrific quality. Like I like nobody should be, like, they're so bad. Like they're the worst. There's not that much, guys. I'm not throwing away much, right? Here is all the yarn that I need to cake. Here are all the full skeins that are great quality and I'm gonna sell on my Instagram story. Now we're over here. These are projects in this bin, And then over here, next we have the yarn that's in this tub. A lot of this, like some of these are like perfectly like fine condition yarn. They're just not full skeins. But these ones, I just don't see myself using these. But they're like fine. Like you can crochet with them. As you can see, I use them. That's why they're caked and stuff. And I used them until I could get a little bit like better quality Sweet Snuggles Light and Chenille Home Slim. But these, I'm thinking, for those yarns, I'm thinking if you guys have been on the channel for a while, you guys know I did a huge like yarn destash, and I made like these little like boxes of yarn that I priced them very cheap because it was like a little bit of everything thrown in a box. I think what I'm going to do is do that for this yarn, just because it's not like 100% good quality Sweet Snuggles Light, but it's not terrible. I used it for a while until I got better skeins, and what else am I going to do with this yarn? I feel like it would be wasteful to throw it out. So I figured why not sell it at a discounted rate. I'm probably going to make maybe 3 or 4 boxes out of that and probably price them for like 20, put them up on Etsy if anyone's interested, but that's probably going to be tomorrow's problem. For now, I'm going to head on live and I'm going to cake all the yarn that's in this bag because that's the yarn that needs to be caked. Also, I didn't show you guys, but I also have this bag that's full with some Parfait Plush that, not Parfait Plush, Parfait Chunky that I will be selling because I do not like Parfait Chunky. Then I also have Sweet Snuggles and Chenille Home Slim, like regular, in here that I don't use this yarn. I used to use this yarn a lot when I first started, but I don't really use it anymore. So I'm also thinking about doing like little kind of like mystery boxes with these ones too, just because the skeins aren't like super big. Most of them I think they all are in cakes. I just don't use this yarn as much anymore, and I needed to clear up space. Here's my handy dandy yarn winder. This one is electric. This is by the brand Kato. It should be linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys want to check it out, but this is the one I have. It's purple. I just go ahead, I plug it into my computer, and it's electric. So I'm gonna go on live and I'm gonna sit there maybe for like an hour, 2 hours, and cake this yarn. Hopefully we can get it all done during that time. But yeah, if you guys ever want to catch one of my lives, be sure to follow my TikTok. That is where I go live. TikTok is linked down below, and I'll see you guys on the yarn caking live. Hey guys, it is now after the live. All the yarn are in cakes now. I also started working a little bit more on my custom orders during the live, but all of them are in cakes. Every single one. We have a bunch of different cakes, so now I need to go and organize the cakes back there. I took all the yarn and I posted it over on my Instagram story, so we'll see if it sells. I put the Parfait Chunky, the Sweet Snuggles Light / Chenille Home Slim, that was good quality. And then I also put all the Sweet Snuggles and Chenille Home regular up on my Instagram story, see if those ones sell. And then I think tomorrow we're going to work on making like the maybe 3 or 4 mystery boxes of all my partial used Sweet Snuggles Light and Chenille Home Slim. I also have like some velvet yarn I threw in there. And we'll finish that tomorrow. But tonight I want to see if I can get these customs done. I have to finish a Purple Cow, Freddy Krueger, and Jason. And then after that, all my customs will be done. And yeah. So let's put away all of this yarn. Now that that's done, I have the customs here. Oops, I just dropped the piece. But I have the customs here. I think I'm going to go ahead and tackle these 2 first just because they require more work than the cow currently. So let's get started on these. I'm going to throw on some YouTube and watch that while we finish some customs tonight. And then tomorrow is when we're going to kind of like pick up this like reset, and we got to print out logo stickers. Then we also need to pack these orders and do all that stuff. So let's get to crocheting. It's now much later. I have almost all the customs done. Let me show you. I have Freddy Krueger, and then we have Jason. This is one custom and they're both complete. And then for this one, they ordered Pennywise, who's back there, and then they got, okay, I thought I had to sneeze, but no sneeze came out. Then they also got a purple cow. So I'm making the purple cow. I have the ears and the nose done, so we just need to sew that on and then also do the horns. It may not seem like that's like a lot more work, but when you're tired and you have to sew, it never works out for me, so I always save it till the next morning. So we'll do that tomorrow morning. I also got some responses for some of the yarn. Someone was interested in the Parfait Chunky, and then I had someone else interested in like 3 skeins of Sweet Snickles Light. So I responded to them back, and we'll see how that works. Tomorrow we also have to possibly go by Amazon because I have to return. I don't know if I said this in here on the YouTube video, or if I said this on the live, or maybe I already said it in both. But when I was market prepping, I ordered a bunch of 12, 14, 16, and 20 millimeter eyes. But for some reason, the first ones that I ordered, they all came like so botched up, and like they were all like so scratched, and like I was not using them. So then I ordered a different brand of eyes, and they came back a little bit better, but I have all those first ones that I need to return because they're all like absolutely terrible, and we need to return those. So we gotta return that because literally tomorrow, I just realized, like literally today is Tuesday and tomorrow is Wednesday, and Wednesday is my last day here before I leave. So we gotta get everything done within today and tomorrow. So tomorrow morning we need to wake up and finish this so that we can pack it, and then we can go to the post office and go to the UPS store to make some Amazon returns. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day of crochet. Good morning, guys. I woke up extra early today. I'm already doing laundry. I already started packing my suitcase. Last night, you can see the boxes right there. I organized all the yarn into 3 boxes. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to post them over on my Etsy. And then now we're going to print out stickers so that we can pack orders. We're opening up a Sherwood roll today because today's ticking, guys. It hit me last night that I leave like at like 3 in the morning today. It didn't click to me. I was like, oh, like I'm leaving Thursday. Like on Tuesday, it didn't click that it was like Thursday, but like right in the morning Thursday. And like it didn't click that today is my last day here. And we gotta get this organization done so that everything can be nice and clean when I leave and everything can be nice and clean when I get back. So anyways, we need to print stickers on my thermal label printer. I have a Munbin thermal label printer. I have some stickers here. These ones, they look like squares, but they're circles. This is what I use to print my logo sticker on. And then this is a sticker I use to like print out like a little thank you. I like to print different types of thank you ones. Some of them will say thank you. Some of them say thank you for your order and have like cute little graphics on them and stuff. That's what I use these ones for because I think they're just like super fun and colored and pretty. And then we also need to make thank you bags because I'm all out. So let's do that because we need to have this done before we can pack orders. Okay, so for the yarn that I posted on my Instagram story yesterday, the Parfait Chunky is gone. Then I got someone messaging me about the regular Sweet Snuggles. They haven't gotten back to me, but they asked me if it's still available and I told them yes. And then the person who was going to get the Sweet Snickles Light, they ended up not doing it. But nobody seems to want the Sweet Snickles Light. Everybody wanted that Perfect Chunky. And I woke up to like 10 messages of people asking if it was available. And I was like, oh. So I deleted it off my story because I'm like, guys, it's not there no more. Anyways, let's get to printing stickers. I just realized that I never ordered more shipping labels, but that's okay because I have shipping labels that are not white that I use for my crochet kits. So I think I have purple, blue, and brown. So let's get the purple ones. If anyone was ever wondering where I keep my crochet kit stuff, this is, oh, I also have yellow, but I don't want to use yellow. Where are purple? Here, the brown. Oh, I think purple. I think these are purple. I found the purple ones, so let's go use them. I have our 2 custom orders here. They're both in boxes. The first one was for the purple cow and Pennywise, so that's in there. And then the second order was for Freddy Krueger, Jason, and then also the pumpkin bee. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up for them. And then once I pack these, I have to pack the Parfait Chunky yarn order, and then that'll be it. And then we can actually organize my desk and stuff because that's it. Then I don't have to pack anything else. I don't have an excuse to make a mess with anything else. And we can do a deep clean and organize and put everything back in its place. So let me finish up these orders so that I don't make no more mess. As I was packing these orders, the person who was messaging me about the regular sweet snuggles confirmed their order, so we're also gonna pack this up in this box. All of those orders are done being packed. Now let's tackle the hard part and let's deep clean and organize my desk space. The desk and this bookshelf right here and the pegboard. We need to clean this, and it's literally a wreck. Like, do you guys see? Like, that's so bad. And then my room will be pretty much organized. I need to gather up all my Amazon packages that I need to return. And then we need to list those boxes on Etsy. And then we'll be all set. And then I have a clean room so that I can pack for my trip. So, okay. What should we talk about? Like, before we do that real quick, like, what should we talk about? Like, I was telling you guys that, you guys know those 2 videos that I just posted that were both like an hour long. I cut those videos were so long, and I cut them down even more because I, like, in those videos, like, I was just like yapping about the most random stuff, and I was talking to you guys about it on TikTok live, and I was like, guys, like, those videos were actually so long and I had to cut them down because I cut out so much of my yap, and you guys were like, you guys actually enjoy listening to the yap. So you guys can let me know if you guys want me to keep my little yap sessions in. Like, guys, I'm telling you, sometimes I talk about the most random stuff. Like, sometimes I'll go on tangents about the shows I'm watching, or about, like, a story of, like, something that I witnessed, or, like, I don't even know. Like, sometimes I tell you guys stories about Paisley, and or, like, my brothers, and, like, I'm like, I don't know if you guys actually care or not, but some of you guys said you guys want me to leave, like, random yapping in my videos. So let me know. But I also have a question for you guys. Whenever you guys, like, travel, what project do you take with you to bring? This past weekend, me and my brother went to Miami to see the Billie Eilish concert, and I couldn't figure out what project to bring with me because I didn't want to bring, like, a big skein of yarn, but I'm like, amigurumi takes up so much yarn, but then I didn't know what to do, so then I brought this, like, skein of acrylic I had, and I made a hat. But, like, what am I gonna do with, like, you know, like, I don't know. So, like, I'm struggling to figure out what project to bring. And, like, that Miami train ride was, like, it was over a 3-hour train ride. I'm like, I didn't know what project to bring, and now I have a flight, and, like, I'm just like, I don't know what project to do. Like, what should I make? Like, maybe should I make, like, a wearable, like, that's not a hat, like, maybe like a sweater or something, but I feel like that takes up so much yarn. But I feel like maybe I should maybe start on a sweater. I don't know. Let me know what kind of project you guys bring when you can't, like, bring, like, a ton of yarn, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to bring. after all that cleaning and organizing, this is what my crochet space is looking like after this much needed reset. I went ahead and I organized all the brunette across the side. We have the new edition of the Parfait plush. We caked all that yarn in there. We organized it. I put out some new acrylic yarn. We got rid of a bunch of yarn. I organized the display, organized that side. My stuffing is back where it normally is. As you guys know, that's where we had the pile of Parfait plush. That box is actually filled with Christmas plushies. Then we have my stuffing, and then we have the desk, which she's organized. She's organized. Bookshelf over here, also organized. Pegboard is also organized, and we also printed out some more stickers and stuff. We packed orders, and guys, it's literally so clean. I'm so happy. My craft space has not been this clean in so long. This was much needed and so overdue. And real quick, here are the 3 boxes of yarn. We have this one, and that one. With all the yarn I de-stashed, I was able to make those 3 boxes. It's all Sweet Snuggles Light, Chenille Home Slim, and then 2 of them have, one of them has like brunette velvet and another one has like Hobby Lobby velvet in it, but there are 3 full boxes full of yarn. Those boxes are 15 by 15 by 4, so they're pretty big boxes and they're all filled with yarn. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put those on my Etsy once this video comes out. Those 3 boxes will be up on my Etsy. Also, if any of the Space Snuggles Light / Chenille Home Slim doesn't sell on Instagram by the time this video comes out, I'll also have them on Etsy if any of you guys are interested in purchasing them. Now all that's left is the boring stuff. I have to go to the UPS store to drop these off, as well as this, and then I also have to go by the post office to drop off those orders we packed. But guys, the room is all clean. It feels fantastic to have a clean room, and now I can just spend the rest of my day getting ready and packing my suitcase because your girl is going on a trip. So you guys, this video is already finished, but my premiere order that I was talking about in this video got in, and this video is still not out, so I figured I would show you guys what I got and we would organize it until the space that we made in this video. So I'm gonna input this clip before my final clip of this video, so we're just gonna put this in here because I got the yarn, so I might as well show it to you guys and we might as well organize it, right? So let's do a yarn haul. Here is our lovely box from Premiere. Guys, Premiere Week is coming up. It's from November 5th to November 18th. And then they're also going to have a Black Friday sale. So we're going to stock up during that. But anyways, let me show you guys the colors I got. A lot of these colors I got for like Christmas and the holidays. And yeah, first I have 2 skeins of Seal. I got this specifically to make penguins, and I got 2 of these. I ordered 1 skein of this and I ran out when I was market prepping, so now we have 2 more for penguins. Next, I got some more white. I got 2 skeins of white. I'm going to be making a bunch of snowmen, so I got 2 white. Next, we have another black because you can always use some black, so I got some black specifically for like the snowman hat, the buttons, and you just always need some black. I got hot pink. This is one of the newer colors that I have not had yet that I want to get to see what the color looked like. So I have this one. This one I also ordered it to see what the color looked like. This is Ruby. Also, I feel like I could use this for Christmas. It's basically dark red, colors Ruby. She's very pretty, and yeah. Another new color is this one. This one is called Evergreen, and she's just like a dark green. I feel like I could also use this in Christmas somehow, so we got Evergreen. Next we have 3 toffee because we needed this. This is mainly for reindeers, and I got 3 of them because I don't think I have any back there. Do I? Nope. Next, this is a new color. This one is called Yellow. I haven't had their yellow yet. The first time I ordered it, it was rough. This one is super soft. So we have yellow. This one is also another new color for me. This one is Forget Me Not, and it's the light blue. I ordered 2 of them. I feel like I could also use this a lot for the holidays. So it's just a really pretty blue. And lastly, because I'm running low on this color, I got 2 of Cotton Candy. And They're both super nice, and that's my yarn haul. So now let's organize it. Well guys, here's a final look of how the yarn looks, and as you guys see, my Parfait plush collection is slowly growing and it all looks beautiful. These ones, this one, this one, this one, and this one are Parfait plush, and then these two are Parfait chunky / Parfait what the heck? Sweet Snuggles Light / New Home Slim. But before I close out this like major crochet reset video, let me know what you guys were working on, what you guys are planning on working on, and what are you guys making for like the winter season. Like, I'm so excited. When I get back, I am going Christmas Winterland mode. We're gonna be making Christmas stuff. I'm so excited. Like, I've been like trying to hold back as much as I can. I want to make Christmas, like, right now. Like, I want to make Christmas. Also, guys, I did film, the ghost tutorial. Also, you guys, oh my god, okay, there's so much to talk about because I haven't sat down to film for YouTube in a while, but I have been on TikTok Live, so I've been talking to you guys over there, and so many people were asking if I was going to do Vlogmas again this year. And the answer is no. But instead of doing Vlogmas, I think I'm going to do 12 Days of Christmas. So that should be fun. I honestly don't know how I did Vlogmas last year. Like, I have no memories of filming anything for Vlogmas last year. Like, I don't know how I filmed and edit, post. Like, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I managed that. But with how much, like, my shop has picked up this year, I don't think I'm going to be able to manage. Like, I genuinely, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to manage that. So, especially if I also have a market, I don't think I'm going to manage that. But instead, I think I'm going to do 12 Days of Christmas. And last year, what I did for Vlogmas is that in each video, I give a shout out to 1 or 2 of you guys that also have small businesses to hopefully help you guys grow your following, and so that we can all meet each other and become friends and stuff like that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I could definitely do that again this year, and maybe do, like, since it's only gonna be like 12 days of Christmas, I can give like 2 shout outs like per video for your guys' small businesses. Last year I had it set up where I told you guys to message me on Instagram if you were interested, and if you guys said yes, then I sent you kind of like this little form that had some questions for you guys to answer, basically like your name, like a little bit about you, your business, a little bit about your business, and whatever else you guys wanted to include. And then I had an option where you guys could send your products to my PO box to share with everybody, or it could just be like a verbal shout out, whatever you guys are interested in. I'm honestly down for anything. If you guys have any like fun ideas, like if you guys just want to do that same thing, or if you guys know if like maybe like a different idea, I'm definitely taking suggestions, because I'm trying to think ahead of time how the 12 Days of Christmas is going to play out, how I'm going to do like shout outs, or what we're going to do. So let me know if you guys have any thoughts. Let me know if you think I should do it the same way I did it last year, or if you guys think I should add anything or whatever. Just let a girl know, because I'm trying to plan this out in advance. Or if you guys have ideas for what the video should be for the 12 different days, also let me know video suggestions, because I want to get ahead of everything. Like, I want to plan out my videos for the rest of October, November, and then obviously my 12 days. Like, it has to be elite. Like, I'm like, this is why I'm thinking about it now, because I'm like, my 12 Days of Christmas, like, it has to be elite. Like, guys, I'm gonna bring out the Christmas music. We're gonna have like jingle bells like here and there. Like, I'm telling you, I want this to be like a Christmas like spectacular on the channel. Like, I want to go full out. Which is why I can't commit to Vlogmas, because I know that it's like the effort is going to be so minimal, because you have to push out so much content. It's like crazy. But if I do 12 Days of Christmas, guys, I feel like I can make this like the crochet like spectacular YouTube series. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. You see, guys, this is like types of rants that I have that I cut out, because I'm like, nobody wants to hear this. But I'm done. Anywho, craft room is all clean, which was the goal of this video. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, I forgot to talk about this in my rant. But for this year, I want to hit 20K subscribers. We're at like 18.4. And if we can hit 20K this year, that's gonna be my goal. Like, that'll be amazing. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye everyone.